After some high drama in Game 1, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and you see a really good start for the home side. They did what they needed to do in the opening game of this series. And the crowd, that made a huge difference. They were behind their guys all the way, and boy, oh boy, were they loud. And I've got a feeling that not much is going to change here in game number 2.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7:07.
On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Fowler. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Number 5.
Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
I'll tell you, if he didn't catch that ball, it would have knocked him down. This is a laser, but he manages to hang on to it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Belted high in the air out to left. Schwarber ranging back. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 1-0 Colorado. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Tyler Matzik is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Chris Bryant will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. And if he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Matzik looks in. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Well, and no surprise, we talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Rotation is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Here's Addison Russell. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Again down to second, but he's back in safely. Runners are at first and second with one away. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
And that's a pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
To 2-2 now. You go back to the curveball here.
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball, and that's causing it to stay high.
Here it comes, 2-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. Oh, and he botches it.
That's already the 4th hit he's given up in this first inning, and this one's a double. And you start to get the sense that if he doesn't turn it around very soon, he's not going to be out there much longer.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Gonzalez moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. And a ball 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. And that could come back to bite you later.
3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
John Lester will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackman going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Reyes.
Lester has his target. First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Stepping in, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Zobrist. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Dustin Garneau into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soler moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ben Zobrist strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Chris Bryant will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Drilled to first. Paulson is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Tyler Matzik set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Lester gets the sign. 2-0 on its way. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. He's there and records the first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
DJ LeMahieu will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
To short, hit hard. Throw gets him. 2 down.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Charlie Blackmon stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Anthony Rizzo digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power. First pitch of the at-bat.
And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. One and two.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackman has a read on it. One down.
Now batting.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
In is Jorge Soler. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Fowler is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Ben Paulson is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Drilled on the ground is short. Russell's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies 1. And there is Dexter Fowler. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home 4th.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
In now, Giovanni Soto. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed by Soto as he can't time that one, and there are 2 gone now.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
John Lester stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Gerardo Parra heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Into the box, Dustin Garneau, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Tyler Matzik.
Tyler Matzik is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Chris Bryant will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Ooh, that's one of his best pitches tonight.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Charlie Blackman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lester sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nolan Arenado. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's wide. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Ben Paulson will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies 1. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First delivery to him on the way. Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Gonzalez. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
That curveball sort of backed up on him a bit. You got to make sure you don't leave that out over the plate.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you got to make him put it in play.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Jorge Soler is on deck. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And this is about the time of the ball game where pitch counts start to become more of a factor. You see it there. The last pitch was number 80 in the ball game, and I think he's starting to show a few signs of tiring. No doubt about it.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
The 0-2 home. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, they've figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with one away, they've got 2 shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
A man at third with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now
And a
pitching
new
for
pitcher is
Colorado.
summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's in there, a base hit. So they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
The 0-1 on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Liner towards second, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Standing in now, Dustin Garneau, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Boone Logan.
Gregor Blanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Gregor.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell with a great stop. The second for 1.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game.
Well, apparently they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Charlie Blackmon will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Schwarber on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Fowler racing back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Number 57, J.P. Howell. Now playing center field and batting in the 8th spot. Number 22, Jason.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Carlos Gonzalez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Zobrist has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. David Hale will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
David Hale.
Jason Hayward will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Reyes has it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This ball game still tied 5-all. Nolan Arenado will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To short. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
First baseman number 10.
Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Into the box now, Ben Paulson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Addison Russell digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. High and deep to left center field. Blackman racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
First baseman number.
Getting late here at Wrigley Field. These two clubs have battled all throughout this one, as you can see on the line score. We're all square as they play inning number 8. Anthony Rizzo stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Now the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chop foul wide of first. One and 2. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. He should be laughing about that one.
Kyle Schwarber digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. and now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
In is Jorge Soler. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
One and one. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning, and we are all tied 5-5. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Gerardo Parra will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Dustin Garneau will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Brandon Geyer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Brandon Geyer.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Charlie Blackmon will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The tag, and he is out. 2 left for Colorado. This remains a 5-all ball game. Cameron Maybin is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Scott Feldman will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Miguel Montero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Miguel Montero.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Feldman gets the sign.
Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Right there for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
High and deep to straightaway right. Gonzalez going back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Rex Brothers will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Rex Brothers.
Carlos Gonzalez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
The 2-0 on the way. And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Hard liner toward short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Boy, and in a tie game, you got a 3-0 count in your favor leading off an inning. Unless you're Albert Pujols or someone like that, I think you've got to let that guy throw you a strike before you take your hats.
Nolan Arenado strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Paulson. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. At the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Feldman steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Chris Bryant will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Addison Russell.
At the plate, Addison Russell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. Jose Reyes comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Schwarber is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Dustin Garneau stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get them.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Scott Feldman. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
Full count now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Rockies strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Anthony Rizzo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Feldman sets his sights. Here's the delivery. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. LeMahieu gets to it from deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0 delivery. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whoo. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tommy La Stella.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One hit, one left. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are all tied 5-5. Justin Grimm will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Justin Grimm.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Soler. One out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Charlie Blackmon will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. His first homer so far in the series. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound, throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Two and one. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Hayward going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
First baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Miguel Montero will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he'll step off and try and reset. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Feldman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded back up. Reyes gloves it on to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Ben Zobrist struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Hit to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 6-5. Good night from Chicago.